Here are 23 completely harmless ways to mess with your friends in Minecraft. Number 1, the scaffolding prank. All you have to do is build up scaffolding from their rooftop, and once you've built it pretty tall, all you need to do is build a chamber like this, and put a couple chickens inside. If you're in survival, you'll need to bring out 2 chickens and breed them, or just use eggs. Once you have a bunch of chickens in there, your friend will just, out of curiosity, walk over to here, not see the chickens, and just punch this. And then they'll watch as thousands of chickens fall into their house. And when they hit the roof of the house, there will be chickens everywhere, and they will have no idea how to deal with all these chickens. Pretty harmless. But let's go on to number 2, the trapped door. All you need to do for this one is dig down a couple blocks and put 1 redstone followed by a couple pistons facing up. And once you place a block on top, just put a pressure plate on top of the block, and when they walk into the door, they'll be greeted with a pleasant surprise. They'll be completely trapped. It's better if you do this with a block more like cobblestone rather than dirt, because it's harder to get out of, but this can be the perfect prank. Pretty harmless, just a little I got you, something to laugh about. But another door prank might anger them a little bit more. Number 3, the annoying door prank. So if they each have a normal house with a door like this, you'll want to go inside and place 2 trapdoors like this, and then even like another door like this. When they get back from whatever journey they're on, they'll just walk inside and be greeted with this. Like, what is this? And if they're a good sport, they'll just leave this, you know? Accept their fate of having a new door. This one can actually get really annoying. Number 4. I don't know what to call this prank, but basically, as long as you can lure a zombie or another mob into a hole near their bed and just replace it back like nothing happened, when they try to go and sleep, nothing's gonna happen. The zombie's gonna be like, it'll just say there's monsters nearby. And if they search around and you hit it well enough, especially if you can't hear the zombie like it's far down enough, this can actually be a really good prank. Number 5, the prank where you move their bed. So if they just have a house like this, and the bed is just in a random spot, they don't really like observe where it is very much. Whenever they're offline or not looking, you can just like move their bed a couple blocks, maybe like put it in this corner instead. And then every time they die, they'll just go all the way back to spawn. And if you just keep this going, like every day, just like switch the bed around a little bit, like maybe move it here now, it can actually get really annoying and they will have no idea what's going on. Number 6 is a prank that could actually be really annoying to you, but if you have a house that you don't really care about, it's perfect. Basically, build up with scaffolding a bunch above your house, and do the same thing as the first prank, but instead with lava this time. If they come and break it out of curiosity, they'll look up and realize the lava is slowly falling onto their friend's house and they are going to be in big trouble. They'll do stuff to try and fix it. They'll place water, but most friends aren't going to be able to solve this problem that quickly, and if you don't really care about your house, this is perfect because it will make your friends panic so much. They'll try everything to stop it if they're good friends. But yeah, nothing's gonna help this. In the like 15 seconds while it's falling down, they're just gonna be panicked, completely panicked. Prank number 7, duplicate their house. So first you'll want to run up and screenshot their house. Just like take a screen, and basically you'll want to destroy their whole house and then take all the materials and move it over just like a couple blocks. So say it's right here, you should move it like right here. It'll confuse them so much. Just make sure you get every single block right, everything in their chest. You just gotta just make sure it's a small house, or else it might be a very big project. Prank number 8 is kind of similar, except instead of moving their house, you just recreate their house directly next to theirs. So you'll just want to rebuild it block for block right next to their house. And then the next step, once it's fully built, is to go tell everyone on the server, all your friends, even the one who you copied their house, and like brag about how awesome your house is and how creative, how good of a designer you are. And then it's just like like, what is this? It's hilarious, but honestly, if their house is this simple, it deserves to be copied. Prank number 9, the super noisy prank. So for this prank, you're gonna want to go under their house and just mine out a decent sized area. After that, you'll just want to build a simple repeating clock, just like this, and that'll just repeat a redstone signal. And from there you can just place redstone, you can place doors, you can place note blocks, you can place trapdoors, even more note blocks, and you can set the note blocks to a different pitch by just right clicking. And the more of these you make, the louder it's gonna be. This is gonna be super loud and annoying. And the more of these you make, the more annoying it'll be. Yeah, this is just insanely annoying. I could not live with this. But wouldn't you be scared if you walked up to your house and it sounded like this? Wait, hold on. Do you have a family member that watches my YouTube channel and wants some merch? Probably not. But you want some merch? I know you do. Put some on your wish list today at DuckGuy official merch. Dot something, I don't know. It's the perfect gift for anyone. There's hats, mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, and more. So yeah, go get some today, or else just add it to your Christmas wish list. Number 10, the chicken prank. So for this prank, you're gonna need to come into your friend's house, preferably in a corner, and build a little pit underground. You're gonna need to place a dispenser facing up like so, and then a repeating observer, so that it makes this sound. Once you do that, you're gonna need to place 2 hoppers like so, put blocks around these hoppers, and then go back up into your friend's house. Next, you're gonna need to drop 2 chickens down here, and feed them seeds, and then they'll make more chickens, and then the chickens will drop eggs, and the eggs will go into this hopper, then the next hopper, then into the dispenser, and it'll dispense like so, and they'll just fall back onto this. But if you place water or something right here, they'll all just float up, and the eggs will still shoot up, so they'll just be everywhere. So it's best to do this in a friend's like water source, like a 4x4 water source if they have one, and it'll just be chaos. There'll just be infinite chickens every day, just a ton more chickens in their house. Next, we have the fake spleef prank. So you're gonna want to have a flat and open area in front of your friend's house, and you're just gonna want to dig out a giant pit. For this video, I'm only gonna make it this deep, but basically you're gonna want to put powdered snow buckets on every block at the bottom. And of course you can make the pit as deep as you want. The deeper the pit is, the more scared they'll be. Next, you're gonna want to put light gray carpet on top of the snow, so it's convincing as like stone or something as they're like falling down, because they'll be too scared to notice. Next, you'll want to build scaffolding just like this up to level with the ground, and you'll just want to put scaffolding on each block like so. Next, you're just going to want to put moss carpet on top of all of this, and maybe around the area too, so that it looks natural. Just cover the whole area in moss carpet. It'll probably look super sketchy, and that's why this one works especially on your little brother. Next, you'll want to go under into the pit and wait for them to return to their house. Once they're right over this, you'll want to break this scaffolding, and they'll fall, and if you make the pit deeper, it'll be way better. They'll think they're gonna die, but then they'll land on this, and it won't take any fall damage, because it's essentially landing in powdered snow. So yeah, no fall damage, no matter how high you fall from. So it'll just scare them for a bit. It'll be so funny. Prank number 12 is simple. You'll just want to mine under their house, and basically just make this your house, and then build a ladder like this, and place the block back, and basically you're just gonna want to live under here for as long as possible without them noticing, and it'll be hilarious. And there won't be any secret entrances or anything, because you just take your axe, break this every time you want to go in, place it back, you know. It's not that hard, but it'll be worth it when you see their reactions when they find out you've been living under their house for the last 3 weeks. Prank number 13, the dead garden. Basically, you're gonna want to trample all over their small garden. Make sure you're not ruining it too much. And once it's all broken down, you're gonna want to place some dead bushes, you know, make it look actually dead. And when they ask you why their garden is dead, just say it's part of the new update. Prank number 14, you're gonna want to have a composter. And basically, you'll just want to fill it until it gets to the top of this little line right here. Just like that. And then you'll want to place a trapdoor right on top. Now, when you get in and place this trapdoor, you cannot open the trapdoor and you cannot get out without breaking the composter, making this one of the most funny and harmless pranks you can do, especially on AFK friends. Prank number 15, rotting food. For this prank, you're gonna want to go to their food chest, and you're gonna want to grab all the food out of their chest, like so, and then place down an anvil and make sure you have a bunch of rotten flesh. Next, you're gonna rot all their food. So basically, put 3 rotten flesh in for the carrots, and then rename it rotten carrot. Once you have that, you're gonna want to put it just back in their chest right where the carrots were. And then do the same for the other things. Next time they go to check on their food, they're gonna be so confused about what happened. They're gonna ask you, why did all my food rot? And all you have to say is, it's part of the new update. When they ask you what update it is, just say the name of the most recent update and say it was like a secret feature. Prank number 16, giving an iron golem a flower. So for this prank, you're gonna want to make sure they have their spawn set in a village, and you're basically gonna want to tell them that they added a new hidden feature, that if you go punch an iron golem with a flower, they give you free iron. And of course that won't go well. but it's harmless just because they'll just be able to run outside and grab all their stuff. Prank number 17, scare their parrots. So if your friend is one of the types of friends to have just a ton of parrots, just parrots everywhere. You know, we all have this type of friend. Just go get a creeper and somehow put the creeper under their house. And this basically makes it so the parrots are just scared and they just make so much sound. And it'll just scare them, they'll be making so much noise, and it'll probably scare your friend too. Prank number 18, a fake treasure hunt. You're gonna want to place a sign in their house saying something like this. And basically, if they're devoted and they want a really good prize, they're gonna want to go to those coordinates. But then you have to go, and you're gonna want to place a sign that says exactly this. Got 'em. Their faces when they traveled 40,000 blocks to find this. Technically, they didn't lose anything. So technically, it's harmless. Prank number 19. So basically, a couple hours into your Minecraft world, your friends will all have portals. And the noise is so loud and annoying. Since it's so annoying, you're gonna wanna go under their base, build as many portals as you possibly can under their base. Next, you'll just wanna light all of them. These will be so insanely loud. And it's obsidian, so with a diamond pickaxe, unenchanted, it'll take them 15 seconds to mine each block, which results in like maybe an hour to remove all this. Prank number 20. This prank seems harmful, but it's actually harmless, because if you place a water bucket, then a TNT, then a block, and a pressure plate in front of their door, when they walk on the pressure plate, see, it'll sound like TNT. But then, since it falls into the water, it will do literally 0 damage. It won't even blow up the area around it. Prank 9 plus 10. 21. This prank will work perfectly if they have some sort of hidden base, or just a base that's hard to find, like for example like an underwater passageway or something that's even hard for them to find. You'll just want to cover up their passageway to their hidden base so that they can't find it, and if they don't have the coords written down, yeah, their base is gone forever. But once they eventually complain about it, you can just unveil it, make sure you remember the coords, and yeah, harmless. It'll just cause a little bit of panic. Prank number 22. So for this prank, you need to go to your friend's house, go to their computer, go to their YouTube channel, go to the search bar, search DuckGuy5225, hit enter, and click subscribe. So about prank number 23, I kind of forgot to record one. So yeah, that's probably going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and yeah, peace.